This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we jump into another Ikoria draft, I want to remind everyone that this week I'm a featured creator for Magic Arena, so Wizards is sponsoring me this week. I wanted to thank them for giving me gems, codes to give out to people, all that cool stuff, so thanks to them. Also sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can visit their website by clicking on the link in the description below on YouTube and the logo below on Twitch. And if you do, it'll use my referral link and you can get all kinds of cool products, so check them out. All right, so 5-3 on the first draft today, 0-3 on the second one. Ooh, okay, well, Karuga's one of the companions that if you get it, you play it. He's one of the really broken ones. It's because he's not only an additional card in your opening hand, he gives you card advantage inherently, and he's not that hard to build around. So he's really, really good, so I'm excited to have him here. You know, if we didn't have the bomb in this pack, what would we take? Probably either Sanctuary Smasher or Dreamtail Heron, but, you know, we have the bomb. 3 and up. That is our requirement now. 3 and up. So, you know, we could take a Snare Tactician. It's fine. You know, most decks are going to have like 3 to 5 cards with cycling, and it gives it some upside. There's also Greater Sandworm, which is a nice thing in a deck like this one because you can cycle it early. You're not normally going to be doing anything on turn 1 or 2 because of Karuga, but it gives you something to do early, and then you can get it back later. Rock Slide is a solid removal spell. So, it, you know, I don't think the pick here is super obvious. Like, I don't think there's one of these that's more... It's hard to say which of these would be best. I'm probably going to take the removal. I do like those other 2 cards, but yeah, I'll take the removal. Okay, so we got a Fire Prophecy here, but we can't play it, so we won't. I think I'm going to take the Wolf Bear here over the Tactician. Tactician's great, and I mean, it's one of the key payoffs for cycling, but when you have Karuga, you may as well just go for it, because maybe the cycling deck has a higher ceiling, but the Karuga deck is way easier to make work more consistently. So, yeah. I like the Great Horn, but I think the Wolf Bear's better. Okay, so Excavation Mole's not bad. Gust of Wind's not bad. It's one of those, for sure. Yeah. I think I'll go with the Mole. Can set up some graveyard shenanigans and stuff. The Mole. The Mole can mill your removal. But it's worth remembering that it's just as random as which cards are going to be on the bottom of your library at the end of the game. Like, it could literally be nothing. And usually, I mean, you know, it hurts to see it happen, but you have to think of it in a broader, sort of more analytical way than the emotional way of saying, wow, that just hit my removal spell. You know, so... That's how I look at it. So probably the Dreamtail Heron here. Song of Creation is interesting. I think it's a little too difficult to build around, and we already have a much better card advantage dude. So yeah, we'll just take the Heron here. Okay, I love Frostlinks in this deck because you start the game behind, and then the Frostlinks comes down and puts things in order for you. Gets you back to parity frequently. So I like Frostlinks here. think we'll take Wild Bonder. Makes our mole a little better. We could take Fixing, but I think Wild Bonder's good enough. Okay, so do we want a Crystal? It is Fixing. Pyroceratops, probably not going to be great in this deck because ideally we want to jam it filled with permanents. I think I'll take the Crystal. It may or may not make the cut in the end. Right now, it looks like we're probably green-blue, but you know, we can splash the Rock Slide without too much trouble. Yep, Arctic Avenger. I'm going to be streaming every weekday this week because I'm sponsored by Wizards this week as a featured creator. Blah. Convolute or Crustacean? Neither. It's neither an option. I guess Convolute's a little more likely to make the cut. Yeah, I'll take Fully Grown here. It's really our only option. Here I think I'll take a land, although Phase Dolphin's not a bad guy to have around, you know? If this land, yeah, I think maybe I just take the Dolphin. I think I do. Take a Crystal, so we've got a little bit of fixing going. Whether we stick with it or not. Thanks, Lord Bio. I'm glad you like the limited reviews. Believe it or not, we're like... I think, you know, the official date hasn't been stated yet, but I think we're only about 3 weeks away from limited review week for the next set. At least that's, I think, how... Ooh, that's fixing we want. Oh, well... This is interesting. So Lutri is also a companion, not nearly as good as Karuga, but we currently have met its requirement, A, and B, it's a pretty good card anyway as a 3-mana 3/2. I mean, I don't think we're going to play it as our companion because Karuga's a lot better. The trick here though is we also have Flame Spill in this pack, and right now I guess we don't have the greatest of targets for Lutri. So maybe we'd rather have like Flame Spill or Ram Through. Yeah, I think I'm going with Flame Spill in the end here. It would be kind of fun to play a companion in the deck, but we need removal, and Flame Spill does it. Okay. Guess Spell Eater Wolverine. I mean, I don't think we're playing... It doesn't look super likely to me we're playing red. Maybe I'd rather have Lead the Stampede. Or even Wingfold Terron, I guess. Yeah, let's take the Terron. I think that probably will be better. Okay, Migratory Greathorn is pretty nice. Does give us fixing, so does this land, but the Greathorn's a creature. That's good with Karuga. Yeah, so I think we take the Greathorn here. Ooh. I think we take Trumpeting Gnar here. Sandworm is tempting, but the Gnar is real good. So, I'm in on that. Okay. So, probably Ram Through. It's a good removal spell for our deck. Yeah. Oh, crap. I just wasted that pick on Ram Through like an idiot. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Let's take Greater Sandworm here. I don't know how you think Gnar is a trap, Androctonus. It's pretty good. Never really been disappointed with it. Jubilant Skybonder or Gust of Wind. Well, getting 3-drops in play on turn 3 is pretty important in this deck, so I think that's where I'm going to go. I'll take a Thieving Otter here. I passed Frill Scare because I don't think red is a base color for us. It's a color for us. I just don't think a base color. Like, I think we're probably only going to splash Flame Spill and probably not the Rock Slide anymore. Oh, maybe we do. The bans are out, huh? I guess that makes sense. This is about when they come out. blue, green, black, blue, red, white. Yeah. Kind of hope I don't have to play either of those cards. I'm so mad about that ram through pick, but what are you going to do? Yeah, Charge of the Forever Beast gives us a nice removal spell that we can actually use. Unlike Ram Through. Titan's Nest. I guess we'll take the rare because gems. Wow, Companion costs 3 more. That's the change. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Crystal or Cloud Piercer? Probably Cloud Piercer. Barrier Breach. Might actually... we picked up some some playables at the end there, at least. Oh, I was thinking that was the last pack like an idiot. I'm struggling, clearly. Oh, hello. So I think we take Shark Typhoon. I mean, we're going to be cycling it. We're not going to be casting it. Yeah, we probably don't need to play that Cloud Piercer in the end. Shark, it's just really good. You can just... We're not going to be good with it as casting, but cycling it is good enough. You're usually going to get a 2-for-1 out of it. Evolving Wilds, Fertilid, those are things that are nice, but we're going to take Shark Typhoon here. Shark Typhoon. Wow, back-to-back Valiant Rescuers. Which obviously doesn't matter for us, but, you know. Okay, here I think we take a Great Horn, makes our mana better, etc. Thieving Otter's fine, but... So the announcement is that every card, when you play it from the Companion Zone, costs 3 additional mana, huh? That should do a significant job of nerfing it, I think. Yeah. Take Wingspan Mentor here. Kind of hope we don't play the Shimmerer in an ideal world. We have 2 Great Horns, so we may not even play the Crystals. I'm going to put them over here for now. Ah. So you still have card advantage, but it's less efficient, basically, with what they changed. That makes sense. Why is this pack... Why? I guess we're going to take a Backwater on the off chance we pick up something we can splash. I don't really want to thwart the enemy, so... Ooh. Why do you have to be double red, Quartzwood Crasher? That makes my life difficult. But I think you're still what we take here. Although, maybe we want Avian Oddity. Because the Quartzwood Crasher... Finding the double red is going to be tricky. I mean, we do have 2 Great Horns as of now. And we can also play Crystals if we have to. I mean, I guess I'm going to take him. We kind of need more fixing for him to work, but he's strong enough that I think we take the leap. Zenith Flare. Unpredictable Cyclone. Here I think we take an Evolving Wilds. That should help us with our mana. I guess I'm going to take an Ambush just to play it as a 1-mana cycler. I think I'm going to go with Thieving Otter here. And Phase Dolphin here. They're a nice little pair. Doesn't look like we're going to get the fixing we want. So we probably can't play Quartzwood Crasher. We do have... Yeah. Play Suffocating Fumes, potentially. We can splash it or cycle... Yeah, but... Probably not, but, you know. Bleh. This is the hardest time I've ever had putting together... putting this deck together hasn't been such a challenge. I guess we can splash Channeled Force if we want. But it was kind of hard to find 3-drops and higher this time around. I mean, I think we'll be fine between Karuga and, you know, having plenty of reasonable cards. Yeah, we have things in our sideboard we can use, actually, that I forgot about. I have to look at that. Unpredictable Cyclone came back. It has cycling. Oh yeah. Gems. Okay. So we stick Karuga over here. That leaves us room for 2 more cards. We're probably only going to run 1 mountain. Yeah. I think we're only going to run 1 mountain. We could consider running more if we want to run Rumbling Rock Slide as well, and maybe we do. Like, more than Convolute. Yeah, so we could run the Rock Slide, and then we could throw in a Trick. We could potentially throw in Channeled Force. We do have crystals, but I don't think we're desperate for those. $13, $15, $17. Yeah, we only need 1 mountain, so probably add another island. If we run Backwater, we could think about running the Cycle Black card, but I don't think we want to. So, do we want Cloud Piercer or do we want Fully Grown? I think I like Cloud Piercer more, and I think 3 red sources is enough to splash these 3 cards, especially because we have cycling, we have card draw, you know, like namely Karuga. So yeah, we do have this Barrier Breach in here, which might be less than ideal. We also have the Great Horn, so I think we'll be able to effectively find our mana. I guess I'll leave the Breach in. We can always cycle it away. Is it going to be more useful than Fully Grown consistently? Maybe not. Yeah, probably not. Let's go with the Fully Grown there. All right. Yeah, I mean, Quartzwood is interesting. We'd have to run at least 1 more mountain, I think, but that would give us, you know, 4 red sources in our lands, and then 2 Great Horns. So that would be 6 sources. Yeah, still seems a little sketchy. But it might be worth it. Let's do it. Cut the Fully Grown. Cut. So green is one of our primary fixing colors, so I think I'd rather cut an island. That still leaves us with, yeah, so yeah, let's go with the Crasher. Yeah, all right. I think you guys are right. I think in the end our mana will be able to support that Crasher. Why would I cut the mole, man? Everybody hates the mole. He has trample for one thing, so he combos with 2 different trample cards in our deck. And for another, it's a good card. Though we don't abuse the graveyard very much in this deck. Oh, that's pretty good. Going first is nice. We have all our mana, although we do need a second red at some point. But yeah. So we have the Thieving Otter Phase Dolphin combo, which is always fun. Man, I wish I had that Breach in our deck right about now. Okay, so I think I play the Otter here. And then I think I'm going to mutate onto it if it looks like that is something we'll be allowed to do, and it is. Okay. But the question is whether or not... So let's attack with our Otter. I think I'm going to play the Wolf Bear now. Yeah. Works for me. Play the Wolf Bear. Okay, so I'm going to attack with the Wolf Bear here. Then I'm going to play Phase Dolphin. Too bad Phase Dolphin isn't a human. That would be a funny combo. I'm probably going to play Karuga next turn if they're tapped out and we still have 2 creatures on the board. Looks like they're probably killing something here, though. Or bouncing something. Huh. Well. Okay. Let's go to combat and see what happens. Okay. Pretty okay with that overall, actually. Alright, I think we go for it with Karuga here. There's a distinct chance that our opponent has Essence Scatter. But I think that's okay. Hello, Andy. The long-lost Targaryen. Alright, so we get to draw 2 cards off of that. Okay. Well. So, do I play my Terran here? Or do I leave up Shark Typhoon? Which I can make an instant speed 4/4 right now. And then theoretically, Frost links whatever they play. Yeah, let's leave out the Typhoon here. Okay. Man, I really wish I'd left that Barrier Breach in here now. I'd have 2 good targets. So, alright. Alright, this should get us there then. Because now we go Shark Typhoon, Cycle. Should have done this first, probably. And then we're going to win with Frost Veil Ambush. We actually had 3 targets for our Barrier Breach in that game. That's pretty funny. Yeah, in this particular deck, we'll probably cast it about as much as we cycle it, because we're not really a cycling deck. Yeah, that's a mulligan. Yeah, I mean, although we do have the Thieving Otter Wingspan Mentor combo, but not hitting a 3rd land is too much of a risk. Yeah, this is better. I think we send back the Skybonder because we can't actually cast it. So I could kill this Naturalist outright here. I don't think I'm gonna. Maybe I do now, though. I can actually mutate here, huh? So what I could do here is use Charge of the Forever Beast to kill this. Attack with my Otter, and they have to block with Spell Eater Wolverine or I draw a card. The other options are Mutate Cloud Piercer or Play Exuberant Wolf Bear, which are both good options too, but I think I like this option. Although I can kill X5s right now, so maybe I should just be happy with that and play the Wolf Bear here and then Karuga next turn. Yeah, okay. I think that's probably the smart move. I'll be streaming from 8 a.m. to noon Eastern Time, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Wednesday, I'll actually be doing an afternoon stream. I'm not 100% sure what time it'll be, but that is what I'll be doing. Okay, so here I think we'll play our Frost Links. Tap down Naturalist. And attack. They have to block or let us draw a card. I like giving my opponent those options, you know? Works for me. Okay. Well, I think we just play our Cloud Piercer here. I think going wide is better when you have Karuga. So yeah, I'm just going to try to play this Cloud Piercer. It does mean we don't have anything in our hand for our charge, but hopefully we can remedy that before too long. I'm going to hold on to this island for now. Like, if we get to draw 2 off Karuga this turn, chances are good we draw a creature that can charge somewhat effectively. Okay. I mean, they don't have blue mana up over there. I don't need to worry about them countering. So I think I'm just going to play Karuga in my first main phase and then attack with Cloud Piercer. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, in a technical sense, they didn't counter, but they do make it so we only draw 1 card. Okay, so question now is whether it's worth attacking with Cloud Piercer. It probably is. I mean, it means they get a 2-for-1, but I just got a 2-for-1, and I have removal in my hand, and etc. So yeah, I think we just rumble with the Cloud Piercer. I may cycle Frostveil Ambush. We're not in a situation where we're like super close to being able to make it win us the game, so yeah. Man, drawing Wingspan Mentor there hurts my soul a little bit. Alright, so we're just going to end our turn. I could play the Mentor just to have a body out there, but we're not under any real pressure. We can kill most things they might play here. So yeah. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Well, I think we rock slide the Cloud Piercer. And I think we play the Gnar. It's kind of tempting to do something different because of Charge of the Forever Beast, but oh man. We're just killing everything, apparently. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna go Charge of the Forever Beast. Then we'll play our mole. Interesting. Okay, so I think we play Wingspan Mentor here. See if that happens. Give our mole flying. Attack with it. Then play our own Great Horn. Almighty Brushwag can be pretty scary on a board like this one. So I think we're going to go with the Mutate here onto our Great Horn. So we already have double red, so we don't really need to grab more red. Okay. So how hard can Brushwag hit me right now? They have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it can do 9 to me. Well, I can kill them next turn, so I don't care, I guess. So they can do 9, 12, 13 to me. Yeah, so... attack with both of those. That got a little scary, but we found our way out of it. Okay, I think we can keep this. I don't have any of our green mana, but I don't think I'm too broken up about that. It's likely we draw some, inevitably. Ooh, so they have Lutri. I'm gonna cycle this. Hey, there's green mana. We'll play it. Good old Glimmerbell. Play Thieving Otter. Is it worth going Rock Slide, attack with Otter this turn? It may legitimately be. Getting that card back is real. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We have a lot of mana for our eventual cycled Shark Typhoon, I guess. Migratory Greathorn. So I probably just take this. There's a good chance they can make it have double strike at instant speed. So trying to... well, I guess it's still a trade, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, or they won't attack me at all. That works too. Grab a forest here. Blah. So, do I just end my turn and hold up Shark Typhoon here? It's not the worst plan. Am I down with blocking Spell Eater Wolverine with my Migratory Greathorn? Well, apparently they're not going to attack me. Yeah, we're going to do this. They can't counter it, most likely, so... they might be able to kill the flying shark, but... yeah, the flood is real, isn't it? Feels pretty real. That's pretty gross. Well done. Well done. I'm gonna go with hexproof here. Hexproof means most likely it'll be in play for Karuga. It also means, you know, we do have to worry about the Wolverine. We could block it and trade, but I don't want to at this point. There may become a point when I do, but we're not there yet. Alright, so let's play the Phase Dolphin. See if that resolves. Do we try to play Karuga against a deck that very likely has counter magic, given that it's left up 5 cards, 5 mana, and it has 5 cards in its hand? I'm not convinced that's what we do. I think maybe we're going to just have to block that Wolverine. And in that, if we make them do that, it's more likely they end up having to do something with their mana on their turn. Which kind of sucks, you know, but I think that's probably our best bet here. Three mana up over there. If I draw a land this turn, I think I pretty much have to play... Okay. Let's draw a cheap creature so that we can play Karuga and the cheap creature. Darn it. Well, we're still going to do it. Nice. Would have been kind of nice to go the other way around, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. That was still a pretty good turn for us. Lutri's interesting because he's definitely the easiest to do. That's not good. He's definitely the easiest to do, but he's also the least impactful usually. It just takes a lot more effort to build around him. I mean, to make his ability work, but obviously our opponent did, so. Need to find removal. For that Smasher, which we're just going to take 6 from right now. I could be crazy and double block him, but I don't think so. Oh god, that's the real downside of Charge of the Forever Beast, is that sometimes you draw it and you have no creatures in your hand. I think I kind of have to double block now. Thanks for the follow. Games for Cyrus. I think we have to block. It's real sad, but you got to do what you got to do. Uh-oh. Oh. The blowout. Yeah, if you get a lot of fire prophecies and like cheap spells, Lutri can be nasty. Well, I think that pretty much means we're dead. Yeah, it's one of those, like, if I had wished for something from a genie, I got what I wanted, you know? It just doesn't matter. So if this is all they attack with, I think I double block. Okay, I was gonna. Yeah, that makes sense. So we're gonna have to block that, and then block and kill. I can either block and kill one of these tokens, or take less damage and not kill anything. That leaves us taking 4. Yeah, I think this is what we do. Wow. Yeah. That opponent had a bonkers deck. Hard for Karuga to do it for us against that. We've had no problem getting double red so far, but we haven't drawn our Crasher. We'll probably draw it and never get double red. That's the way things go sometimes. Oof. Well, that's a mulligan. With the opponent going first, I mean, it could be worse. But it ain't good. Okay, this is definitely better. I'm probably not going to be able to play this Skybonder. I guess we mulled in our last game too, didn't we? So we're going to search for green with it, even though red is our rarer color, but we have green cards in our hand, so, you know, stands to reason. Wow, we redrew our Skybonder. That's rough. Are we going to have to cycle our Shark Typhoon for no value? There's a real chance it's what we should do so that we can hit a third land, because we're kind of in desperation mode for a third land. Because if we don't hit a third land, we're pretty much toast. And they're pressuring us. So I think we kind of need to go for it, sadly. It's technically still going to make a creature. It just dies immediately. Thank God that worked out for us. I'm actually going to play the Skybonder. Because it can potentially trade with the dragon at least. Well, I predicted this, didn't I? Alright, so let's play the Gnar. I'm not going to be able to block Sprite Dragon this turn. So, I think I just attack. Probably should have done it first, but... So yeah, I said we'd get our Quartzwood Crasher and not have double red. Jinxed myself. This is another time where our breach might have been worth it. We're definitely not out of this yet. Okay, good. We hit another land drop. I was going to say, but if we don't hit a land soon, we're going to be in serious trouble. This is a human, so playing Exuberant Wolf Bear here is pretty attractive. I could attack with both my creatures. It's not the worst plan. See what they have for me. Something, I'm sure. They're gonna cycle 4 1-mana cyclers and then make a Kraken token. That would be fun. Alright, so let's try to play this Wolf Bear. See how that goes. Good chance it gets countered, yeah. That's not great news. Well, guess we attack with our Skybonder. Question is, yeah, we definitely mutate here. Grab a mountain. Yep, that'll do it. Not for the game, but... Oh, what just happened? Oh, it didn't mutate at all. I missed that too. No mutation. Wow. Sounds good to me. They could have still attacked with their ones, but... Okay. So... Try to play Karuga or play 2 3-drops who increase the pressure. I think adding more damage to the board across more bodies is probably better right now. We'll see. I'm probably going to have to block this Sprite Dragon this next turn. Still a 1/4. Oh, yep, she's back. Although, adding the unblockable trample damage is probably the most worthwhile on this board state. I think we're still in trouble despite our opponent's punt. So that kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? Alright, so we are going to block. It'd be great to draw the red mana right now for our Crasher. No. Okay. think I just attack with everything, honestly. They do have a Kraken, potentially, but... yeah, I guess we'll leave this back just to be safe. The damage it was going to present wasn't a real problem anyway. I guess it would have been lethal for them, but... so, we definitely kill the parrot here. Or, you know, we don't. Ugh. Well, that's not good. I guess we maybe have our best chance from drawing an extra card here. Yeah. I think they're gonna get us. Ominous Seas decks have been my bane today. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. If they have a spell. So they can make a Kraken. Man, what I really needed there was Frostveil Ambush to have a chance. So, we just have to hope they forget they can make a Kraken. They're not going to forget, though. Yeah. They did not forget. They couldn't ping with the parrot because they didn't mutate it. That's really the only reason we were in that game. Ugh. I don't know if I can handle another deck underachieving today. After our first... I mean, we had 5 and 3 with our first deck, but... probably should have done better. And this one's definitely better than the 2 and 3 we're currently in danger of. I would say. Man. You know, I think we can keep this, but it's frustrating to have a Karuga deck where you don't have any of your permanents, even though we only have 5 non-creature spells in our deck. So that's frustrating. But still, I think it's still a keep. Charge of the Forever Beast doesn't have anything to do yet, but hopefully it will. We can cycle our Frostveil Ambush at least. I guess we're gonna have to grab an island. I'm just gonna do it now. We basically need to use this charge as soon as we can. That's not a very good thing to use the charge with. It's also not a very good thing to... let's cycle real quick. That's a little better. Still not good with charge, but I don't feel bad about playing it on turn 3, and then the Mentor on turn 4, and then Karuga on turn 5, so... I'll take it. Hopefully we don't have to flame spill something and break up that sequence of turns, but... we might have to flame spill something. We really can't let them mutate onto that. Yeah. So just get rid of that. Hey, look, we can kill that with Charge of the Forever Beast, and that might actually... Never mind. I have to say, that might actually be the right thing to do. Not so much now. Ooh. Yeah, I think we kill it. At least we got to use our charge, you know. We are having a really slow start, but we've managed to answer various problems. Top Deck Mountain would be cool. Okay, so I think we just play the Dolphin here, and then next turn we can play Mentor and Lynx. Yeah, that's that's useless against our deck. That's funny. I mean, luckily it has cycling, so it's not 100% useless for our opponent, but yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances of stabilizing here. I think the companion change for limited probably means they're all closer to what I thought they were in my set review initially. Oh, crap. I said I was confident, but then that happened. Okay, I think we're probably still alright, but, you know. So, let's play Frostlings. Tap down the 3/3. And then we'll play Wingspan Mentor. Give Phase Dolphin flying. Is it worth attacking with our Phase Dolphin? Probably not. So Karuga can draw us 3 cards right now is the good news. But if they keep stacking mutates on top of this, we're going to be in trouble because... yeah. Because they're going to start going really wide on us. And that isn't really what we want. Something's happening. I don't know what, but they're gonna do something. Something mean. Could be worse, especially because now, unless they have Essence Scatter up, and our opponent might, and if they do, I'd say we're in significant trouble. But I think we try to cast Karuga basically no matter what. Maybe if we draw the mana for a Crasher, we play it instead. Yeah, no, we go for it with Karuga here. Don't have Essence Scatter. Everyone's had Essence Scatter today, and it's been sad for me. Alright, I can live with that. Okay, so I think we trade Karuga for Wild Bonder now. I mean, once Karuga's in play, Karuga's just a guy, you know? Yeah, so I think we offer the trade. We have plenty of other stuff going on in our hand, thanks to Karuga, that a trade here is fine by me. Even a trade for a trick, while not ideal, wouldn't be that bad. The thing to be concerned about is more mutate out of our opponent. That's the real threat we have to deal with, or to consider right now. Alright, so let's play our Heron. Let's go with an over here. Yeah. Hey, look, red mana. I can also mutate Cloud Piercer onto it. Does that seem necessary? Not really. So unfortunately, we already played a land this turn, huh? Yeah. All right, so let's play Excavation Mole. And end our turn. So we're both in... They're more in top deck mode than we are, but any top deck with Mutate is going to be scary. So... yeah. So now, is mutating Cloud Piercer onto Excavation Mole worth it? Or is it going to be better for me to just go wide? Probably go wide. I think we'll attack with the Heron. Play Cloud Piercer. Oh yeah, I could have pumped my Dreamtail Heron there, but I guess I can do it at the end of their turn and pretend I have Convolute up in the meantime. God, they probably have the reanimation spell, which would be ugly. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it wouldn't be... it definitely wouldn't be a good thing either. Get back Wild Bonder, use it to fight my Cloud Piercer. Although, I guess then it's dead, so probably they'll use it to fight my Heron. But I can actually make that be dead, too. At least. Whatever they reanimate will die. Gross. So they get a 3/3. Unfortunately, my Crasher isn't really going to be that imposing on this board state. All they can get back is... oh no, it's any permanent. Jeez, so they can get back anything. I always mix this one up with the cat that only gets converted mana cost 3 or more. I mix those up. I think I would have gone for another Boneyard Lurker, but maybe I'm too greedy. Okay. Guess we will rumble with our Heron. And then play everything in my hand. Oh, I forgot. I can do this. Ooh, that Shark Typhoon's big. And so, too, will be the Shark token that it makes. They can only pump this once right now. That doesn't matter till their next upkeep is the good news. I think we attack with the Crasher this turn, most likely. And maybe also the Cloud Piercer. Yeah, I mean, I think we send all 3 of those in. See what they decide to do about it. Chances are good. They just like double block the Crasher, but that's a significant weakening of their board state, especially ahead of a Shark Typhoon that's going to make a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 9. There's a chance that the 9, 9 will be all we need. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense too. Interesting. I think I'd rather kill 2 3/3s than the Brushwag, and I think I'd want to kill Humble Naturalist here. I mean, thinning out their board is a real problem for them. Yeah, so we kill the Naturalist, and we kill both beasts. Play this land, and we end our turn. Yeah, so there'll be a 9/9 Shark. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, we would just take it. All right, we're gonna get there. Got there. All right, so we'll at least be 3 and 3. I will be right back, and then we'll proceed. Can you guys not hear me for real? There we go. That's a nice one. Man, who do I send back, though? Might just be Phase Dolphin. I'm more excited about mutating onto the Otter. Ugh. Yeah. Moving was good. It was good. So I think we probably play the Otter this turn. Yeah. Let's go with the Otter, because we can mutate our Great Horn onto it, potentially. Next turn, we could also just play our Wolf Bear. Kind of depends on how things are looking. Look out. Yeah, so... I think mutating the Great Horn is pretty appealing here. So... we already have 2 red and 2... yeah, we need an island. I'm okay with trading here for Hornbash Mentor if that's all they were going to do. I'm also okay with drawing a card. Uh-oh. I'm not so okay with that. Well, looking like 3 and 3. Looking like a 3 and 3 this time. We may find a way to punch through and kill her, but it's not going to be an easy thing to accomplish. She can even give reach to these. She gave trample to that one, which is somewhat encouraging. Maybe I should just leave up mana for my Typhoon. Oh yeah, charge can target planeswalkers. I always forget about that. Thank you. Good call, everybody. Who do we want to reveal? Whoever we reveal is probably something we want to play this turn.
That's it. I'm done.
Oh yeah, we can't play it this turn anyway. So... I think I'm going to attack here and then play the Gnar. I get to draw a card if they let me hit them again, so... if they want to trade their beast token, I'm cool with it. Nice. So the Mentor can make the 3/3 bigger, something to remember. Well, that's not great. I'm going to take 7 here. Or maybe just 6. Or just 2? Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right now we can make a 5/5 Shark Typhoon thing. That might just be the best thing to do here. Although they can make that into a 5/5. I could also Dreamtail Heron onto this. But then I can't do anything else. And I think we need to add to the board somehow this turn. Yeah, so I'm going to end my turn. And we'll see what happens. I memean, what we can do is trade the Shark Typhoon, and it's still a 2-for-1 because I draw a card. Trade it for this creature, which is not a bad plan. Farfinder is also getting bigger off of Hornbash Mentor, which is not great, but, you know. Well, that's gross. Now they can't pump it this turn, so I may get to kill it outright, is the flip side here. Oh yeah, we're just going to get to kill it outright now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hello. Well, I think we can get away with an attack in the air here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we play both 4-drops. I think that's better than playing the Crasher here. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright, so we'll attack in the air. And then play Wild Bonder. and Wolf Bear. I really wish they didn't have blue mana over there, but, you know, what are you going to do? So, you don't have tramples. You do, though, but you don't, and that means you can't gain counters. So, this turn I can play Crasher and Mole, which I don't think seems too bad. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah, I had a feeling they had an Essence Scatter, and they did. So, I think we can actually just do this. So, that is 13. They have to block. We're at 15. 6, 9. I don't quite want to attack with my Great Horn. I'm just afraid of things going badly. Yeah, I have Lethal on board if they don't have a bounce spell. Well, I guess I have Excavation Mole no matter what, don't I? Yeah. I have Excavation Mole to protect me, even if things go badly here. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that should do it. Unless they have some secret up their sleeve. We'll kill the Mentor there. Yeah, they have something. They have something. Okay, well. Or they don't. Or they have nothing. Aha! There it is. Okay. Well, like I said, we do have our Mole as a backup plan here. Archipelagore would be a nasty top deck right there. Luckily, that isn't what happened. We never even cast Karuga that whole game. We were just like... We drew our Quartzwood Crasher and our Shark Typhoon, so... Karuga was kind of plan B. All right, I think this is a keeper. Ah, I wonder if they're like a legit vigilance deck or what. So, I think we just play Frostlinks here. We've gone up against two people who had to just cycle away their easy prey, because... Uh-oh, though. This looks like it's a cycling deck. Alright, so... let's attack them. I think we want to play our Mole here, because that gives us an opportunity to mutate our Gnar later. Thanks, Arctic Avenger, for the gift sub to LaSalle. Yeah, it's kind of gross. So, do I just rock slide that and keep rumbling? I kind of like that plan. I really was hoping to draw something there that would be usable with Charge of the Forever Beast. I mean, the Gnar is usable, but yeah. Alright, so I think we want to play Karuga here. And we're just going to end our turn. I think I double block Cavern Whisperer if it attacks me here. It doesn't, though. Okay. Alright. Well... why they gotta be playing these big boys? Hold on a second. Is it better to play the Gnar and then mutate onto it? All in the same turn? Or is it better to mutate the Gnar and then play the Great Horn as a mutate later? I think just playing the Gnar here and the Great Horn is worth it. Oh. We got Ruinous Ultimatumed. Well, I think that'll do it. I guess if we draw a big creature... yeah, we don't. If we drew a big creature there, we might have had a chance. That was rough. Rough. So, I think all of our decks today underperformed. That one only went 4 and 3. Went 0 and 3 with that Yorion deck that maybe was ill-advised. And 5 and 3 with like a nut cycling deck. So, where does that put us for the day? 9 and 9. We did it. 9 and 9. Let's open our packs. How many do we have? 10. I should start getting gems when I open packs soon, but we're not there yet. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 8 a.m. Eastern time. We'll do some more Ikoria drafts, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody.